Hey guys, so I'm Justin from Comax Gaming, and in our last Python tutorial, this is where we left off. So welcome to your second Python tutorial, and in this tutorial we're going to actually make a file, and we're going to run it, and yeah, so let's get started. In idle, we can either go to File, New, and then we'll go to File, New Window, and something like this will pop up, but if you're on a Mac, it might be like up here, and yeah. So you're going to want to keep both of these windows open, like side by side if you want. And in this window right here, we're going to be seeing the output of our code. And in this window right here, which is the new window we just created, is where we're going to type in all of our stuff. So I'm going to be typing in this window right now. And let's start off with something simple, like another print. So remember we did that over here, and basically anything you can type in here, you can type in here, and anything you can type in here, you can type in here. This just lets you save your code after you exit it out and make it into a file. So the first thing we're going to have to do is save this. So we're going to go File Save or Control S, Command S if you're on a Mac, and you'll save it as something, whatever. I'm just going to save mine to here is fine. And I'm going to do whatever we want to call the file. So I'm just going to call this hello. And then in the latest versions of IDLE, I'm not sure if you still have to do this, but just to be safe, type hello, whatever you want your thing to be, and then put .py at the end of your name. It used to be where you always had to do .py. I'm not sure if you still have to do that, but let's not risk it. So we can just save it and whoops, save. And now we have our hello.py. So we can do run and run module, or F5. FN F5 if you're on a Mac laptop. And we get hello YouTube. Easy enough. So remember how I said we could do like anything we do in here, we can do in here? Well, let's try that. If I do 1 plus 1, then it should print out 2, but it doesn't. And the reason is we have to print out 1 plus 1. In here, we didn't have to do that because it was just assumed, like, what else would you want to do with it? But in here, 1 plus 1 could mean, like, anything. 1 plus 1 could, you could do a ton of stuff with 1 plus 1. What we want to do is print 1 plus 1. So we can run it, and we get 2. Hello, YouTube was from here, and 2 is from here. So that brings me to my next point, which is, what is this whole print thing? I thought print was like to print out paper in my printer and whatever. Well, not exactly. Print in programming languages generally implies that you're printing out text to the screen. And the screen in this case is going to be our idle window right here. So whenever we want to print something to the screen, like a name or some random number or basically anything, we can just do print and then whatever we want inside these parentheses. So I'm just going to print blah, 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 just to prove it to you one last time. And we get blah, 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 blah. So that's what print is. And in the next tutorial, I'm going to be talking more about what we put inside of print and the different types of things we can put inside of it and print out. So yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next tutorial.